I have a question.
Yeah.
Something I'd been thinking about, which was about sexiness, sexiness, and ego, and the ego, and how to separate the two. Is there a way of
What do you
separating?
mean?
It sounds like Juicy to me is about getting really real with yourself and
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
But it's also this flirtatious, sexy energy, maybe
Yeah.
putting on some nice clothes and
Yeah.
getting out there to kind of be flirtatious and beautiful. And how does being real and being kind of, is it almost that you're putting on this kind of sexy, flirtatious thing? Are people...
Yeah, maybe if I understand the question correctly, then no, we're not pretending, and no, we're not putting on any show. And because of the way we lead Juicy and the way it's designed, people just show up as authentic. It just comes out to them. It might take a little while, like half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, but very soon people just stop pretending, because everything is so in the moment at Juicy. It really happens. It's like, so in a way it tricks your ego or your head. You don't have time to pretend because the situation is there. What might happen is that you might start finding your patterns coming up because you've been pretending for 20, 30 years. You suddenly start pretending. But again, the processes that we do at Juicy and the whole way it's designed, very soon you're just gonna stop doing it because there's no point. You don't really have to impress anybody. It's not about impressing, it's just about being yourself and authentically having fun. It's all about being yourself really, or being authentically yourself, deeply connected to your core. And this happens gradually and quite quickly, but it kind of goes pop and you're there. And before you know it, you're responding to people in a very authentic, very, if you feel shy, they can see you're shy, and that's okay. And if you're really excited, then you show up as excited and they can see it and it's okay. And if you try to play games and if you try to show up as someone who you're not, people are not gonna like it. So it's gonna be like a mirror, it's instant. And then people stop doing it because there's no point. But because there's no judgment in the space and it's no competition, again, this is something that you need to experience. It's really difficult to explain it, but the design of Juicy is set in such a way that people just get authentic quite soon. And once they do, then they're real. And real is very sexy. Because different people find different things sexy, but I think the common denominator is this reality. If somebody's really being themselves, it's sexy. You might not like it, it might not be a cup of tea, but somebody else will find it's sexy, it's real, you know, it's not plastic, it's not pretense, it's not fabricated. So Juicy is very good for shredding your social masks and your pretense, you know, and connecting to really who you are, and then shining it. And the most amazing thing actually is people telling me or telling us the results they have in their lives after Juicy. So they go back to work or they go back to families and friends, and they're shifted, they're changed. They are more authentic, they're more simple. Not in a way simple, but they stop pretending and they approach people as people. And they don't just talk out of the head, they actually engage from the body. And everybody likes it. Everybody likes being around human people, not robots, because they feel relaxed.